Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in today. Feel free to like and subscribe this video and my channel. Alright, so today I want to tell my story. And my friend she influenced me to tell this, so I'm gonna go for it. About 3 years ago now, I lost someone I was very close to, and that person was my grandma. She was a mother to me, a friend. She was like everything. I love her, and I miss her like every day. And I wish more than anything that I could see her again and just even just go have breakfast with her again, or even just walk in and say, "Hey, Grandma, how you doing?" But I know I can't. And the day I lost her, I feel like that's the day my life changed forever. I'm not the same person I used to be 3 years ago, because I harbor a lot of hurt and pain inside. Because my grandma, she died in front of me, and it really took a toll on me, and all that. Because everything that happened that day was just really hard to go through and see. But even after the fact, when that happens, normally you have your family there. But truth is, I didn't have anybody to cope with. I tried to cope with my mom, and she pretty much told me to just go away and leave her alone, she didn't care. And I didn't have anybody. And in that moment, I felt so alone, and I kept asking God, why me? Why is this happening to me? Why am I going through this? I just couldn't understand why, or what I had done, or to deserve any of that. But truth is, we never know what's going to happen. So we have to appreciate those in our lives, because we just never know. Looking back at all of that, I've come a long way since then. But I will tell you, it's been hell. Throughout my life, I've gone through a lot of emotional and mental abuse. I've been told you're not good enough, you're going nowhere, you're a loser, you're stupid. I wasn't given any love. I used to, ask for a hug, and I used to get told, ew, get away from me. I don't hug people. That's how my mother was. That's how, what I had gone through. But my grandma, she was always there to give me the hug when I needed. She was always there to encourage me and to love me. And I, really, appreciate that. And, I remember telling her, back when I was only 18, and starting out college, my first semester was when all this had happened in college. And she looked at me, and she told me, she believed in me. And she supported whatever route I wanted to go down. I told her, I said, Grandma, I really I really want to go down the law route. I feel like I belong here because it makes me happy. And I want to say about 2 weeks before she died, she looked at me and said, I want you to get your degree and solve his case, because if anybody can do it, you can. Because about 19 years ago almost now, my uncle was murdered out here in Phoenix, Arizona. And my grandma had the case file and everything, and I used to study it. And I remember just going upstairs one day and telling her, hey, Grandma, this is not adding up. And that's when she told me that, and I knew it was destined to go down the criminal justice route. But as time has gone on, I've realized that I want to go more towards the legal side of things. I want to become a lawyer. But I still want to be able to help people, and that's what I want to do with my life. And though, days are hard, because you miss that support system you had. But you just have to know, it's going to be okay. And part of the reason why I do what I do and work so hard in college, and why I am here today, is because my grandma, she believed me when no one else did, and she pushed me to go on and fulfill my dreams. And 2 years ago, everybody told me that, well, not everybody, but some people told me, especially my own mother actually told me this, and her stupid boyfriend. They looked at me and said, you're making the biggest mistake of your life. You're going to fail out in Arizona. You're not going to go anywhere. But I looked at them and said, watch me. Well, here I am, guys. 2 years later, being a transfer student and graduating a semester early from college. I was originally supposed to graduate in spring 2020, but I doubled up on classes. I worked really hard, and here I am now, 55 days out from graduation. And it's definitely hitting home, because I'm sad, because I miss my grandma, and I really wish she could be there to see me graduate, but I know she'll be with me in my heart, and she's always with me. She's watching over me, and I know that. And it warms my heart to know that she's always with me. And I just want you to know that if you have people who tell you, oh, you can't do things, or oh, you're not smart enough, or you're not good enough, well, truth is, you are. They're just jealous of you. They're jealous of everything you do. And I want you to know that you can do anything you put your mind to. And though, yes, it's not going to be easy, you're going to have days where you're going to be like, how am I doing this? What am I doing? You're going to want to break down. But you know what? We all have those bad days. It's from those bad days they work to go on to the better days and to get better. But the truth is, you can't give up. You're not going to get everything right away. So So you have to keep working for it until you get where you want to go. If you would have told me about, 3 years ago that I'd be where I am today, that I'd be out in Arizona thriving and living my life to the fullest, and for once actually being genuinely happy, I would have looked at you and said, yeah, right. Because I used to be so afraid. I used to be afraid of everything. I used to be afraid of my own parent, for Pete's sakes. Because I had felt like I had that strain over me. But truth is, coming out here, I became my own person. And I'm proud to be who I am. But you know what? I wouldn't be who I am today if it wasn't for my grandma. And I'd like to show you guys a photo of her. So here's a photo of my grandma and I. I think I was about like 16 in this photo, but as you can tell, we were really close. And I just want to give tribute to this, that I wouldn't be who I am today if it wasn't for Joan Mapes. She is my hero, she is my best friend, and she was my mother. And I will never forget her, no matter how long I go on, no matter how long I live. I will never forget her. And every time I go to somewhere special or go to a special event or an achievement, I always wear her pearls. Because this is something that she had given me before she died and she wanted me to have. So I carry these with me wherever I go because I know she's with me. And I just want you to know that, trauma is not easy to deal with. You're going to have good days and bad days, but you know what? It's okay to know that, you're not okay. It's okay to know that you're in pain. It's okay to talk about it. Don't hold it in. Don't tune everybody out. That's one of the first mistakes I made. I tuned everybody out because I felt like no one cared. But truth is, people do care and they do want to help you. But you have to be able to let them in. And I know it's hard because when you go through those times, you are alone and you push yourself to get through it. And I know that it's hard to trust people. But truth is, not everyone's bad. Not everyone's going to hurt you like everybody else, like others did. So you have to somehow find the will to trust again. And I'm part of this video too. I also wanted to say thank you to all those who have believed in me and who have pushed me. Because honestly, I don't even know how I'm here today sometimes because of all I've been through. But you know what? I have my story to tell, and that's okay. Because as they put it, some of us have to go through the toughest battle of life. But it only shows that we're stronger. And any type of abuse is not okay. And if you're going through any abuse, please speak up about it. Don't be afraid. Don't hold it in. People care and people will help you one way or another. But I want you to know that I know it's so easy to believe those sad and those mean words. But I want you to know they're not true. Because you're awesome, you're smart, and you're going to go places. But truth is, you have to be able to believe in yourself. And sometimes you have to take a step back and look how far you've come. That's like one of the most important things. Is taking a step back and just looking how far you've come, especially on a bad day. And when you can see that, it's a beautiful thing. I want to say the next best day of my life will be when I walk across that stage and I prove everybody wrong, whoever doubted me. And I know one day I'm going to look back at all this, I'm going to be thankful I went through it, but I want you to know that if you're in my same boat, if you're going through any trauma or you're going through any pain inside, just know that everything's going to be okay. Everything will work out. Trust the process. Trust God. Don't be afraid to ask for help. And furthermore, you may not know me, but I'm always here for you. Feel free to text or call. I'll be there to talk with you. Well, guys, thank you for listening in today. I appreciate it. Have a great day, everybody.